I'm Robert.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Ron, and we're three idiots eating
Sandwiches!
Yeah. Bam. All right, here we are again, three idiots eating sandwiches. And today we're in Fremont, California, a place called Mirchi. And Mirchi, if we look at the sign, is a meat and deli halal. They offer halal meats. So that's pretty cool.
And, you know, my understanding of halal, it just means that it's good.
Yes, all means it's good and pure, I believe, or something like that.
Yes, maybe it's blessed by Paul.
Paul, what do you think about all halal? What do you think? Yes, again, because Alameda County is birthplace of heavy metal.
Speed metal. Fast.
All right, so you guys are going to check out Mirchi.
Yeah, let's go try it.
Let's go.
So there was nowhere to sit. There was one little section with three little chairs. But we decided to come on out to a park here in Fremont. And we're actually at a water park.
Skate park.
And a skate park. If you look over here, we got a nice, skate park going on. Back here's a water park. It's a little breezy, but we're starting off with the roast beef sandwich. And it's, we haven't had any on traditional sliced French bread like this. Usually it's a roll. But we're going to check this one out. It looks pretty good.
All right. Mirchi. Interesting place in there. Definitely had a vibe. And again, first time ever that we're reviewing the non-roll. So here we go. This is the roast beef. It's warm.
This roast beef sandwich at Mirchi Deli in Fremont was $10.99. And really, it's on the sliced French, so it is kind of a one-person kind of sandwich at $10.99.
Yep. So, right off the bat, one of the only issues I have with this, well, it's a big issue. Roast beef is a meat without a lot of flavor, right? This entire sandwich doesn't have a lot of flavor. I'm just going to go one bite on it. I think I need a couple more, but the cheese and stuff blends in nice. But again, can I taste it? I need another bite. I'm sorry.
I think this is a new tradition for Ron, just breaking the rules every time now. I don't know what's happening here.
Okay.
Starting
What flavors are coming through now?
Starting to meld a little bit.
It's such a non-traditional sandwich. I could sit here and rattle about it for days, and I better give it a score. It's tough to score because again, it's not on the same kind of bread. It's not the same kind of sandwich. But I don't hate it. I don't love it. I think I'm 7.7.
Okay, 7.7. Okay, I'm going to give it a try, the roast beef. One thing I want to point out is that all of their meats at this deli are halal. And we asked the girl at the counter what that really meant, and she said halal is it's actually the preparation of the meat, the way they slice the meat, whether it's by hand or whether it's by machinery, that it falls within the machines are calibrated or it falls within Muslim law. So very clean process and sounds good to me. Our friend Ike over at Ike's Love and Sandwiches, his meats are all halal as well, like that too. So anyway, let's give the sandwich a try.
There we go. Sounds good to meat.
Mm-hmm. I think it's good. This tastes like a sandwich I might make for myself at home. You can steal it, a little butter on the bread. There is something a little spicy in there. Not sure what it is, but I don't love it. I'm not over the top with it. I don't dislike it. But I think I'm going to have to go probably in the low sevens, maybe a 7.4.
Yeah, 7.4 for the roast beef at Mirchi in Fremont.
I already discovered some onions trying to hide out in there, but I found them.
All right. So the surgery on the sandwich has been done.
Complete.
All right, pre-surgery. Let's go, or post-surgery.
And this is Mirchi, Deli, and Meats. So they do have a whole meat counter, and they do pride themselves in the way they prepare their meat, and they do sell their meats out of this place.
So this is super good. Like what Burma says, like you might make your own. I like the bread, the toasted bread, and the roast beef's pretty good. I'm going to give this a 9.2.
Wow. Holds up there on this one. Fantastic.
Wow. A 9.2 at Mirchi in Fremont. Oh, this is Paul's kind of sandwich. All right.
Ooh.
Awesome.
And we're going to move on to the pastrami. And, this pastrami sandwich actually has some kind of, what was it, like a berry spread on it?
Yes.
Which sounds like jam to me. But it might be funky. It might be good. She said it was good. This is their most popular sandwich. It is $12.99, and we're going to dig in.
One other thing to note here is it's super windy, so
Yeah, it's all breezy out here today.
maybe it's affecting the score. I'm not sure. Because we went from 7 to 9, so I'm not sure.
Very curious what you
Anyway.
think of this berry spread on
Okay,
the
so
pastrami.
back to the sandwiches. This is a pastrami, and it has a berry spread. Now, we did ask about it because we were going to order without it because we're very cautious of the berry spread. However, she said it's really good in there and everyone loves it. So I'm going to give it a bite. Here we go.
Oh, I'm thinking I might need another bite on this.
I don't.
Thoughts?
Well, again, not the traditional sandwiches we've been eating, so it's throwing me off. Yeah, I don't hate the berry spread on there. It's pretty decent. Does the pastrami come shooting through? It's okay. Another hot, warm one. Everything kind of melts together. One bite on the pastrami. What did I give the roast beef? I don't even remember now. A 7.6, I believe. I'll go a tad higher on the pastrami, 7.7.
0.7.
It's good. 7.7.
It's a little hard to eat because the wind is blowing my hair in my eyes
Yes.
a lot.
I don't even know how you can see
Yeah,
it there.
it's really whipping around. So, okay. Yeah, this it looks interesting, but I'm going to give it a try.
Yes.
When I ever make this myself, never put some jam on my pastrami sandwich.
Yeah, the only time we pull out our jam is when we have peanut butter next to it.
Right. But that's it. I don't hate it. There's some spice going on in there too.
Yeah, if you went to a friend's house and their mom made this or something, or their wife made this, I guess we're at that age, we wouldn't complain.
What are you playing? I'm going to try another bite.
Now, the big question is, with all the food reviews, really, it comes down to how far will you drive to go get something? I think this is the kind of place that if it's across the street, I think you might go grab it a couple times.
I oddly kind of like this a little better than the other one.
Yeah, I liked it a touch better.
I'm going to go with the 7.7 on this one.
7.7.
7.7. Yeah, interesting sandwich.
Yeah, what's the price again on these?
Roast beef was $10.99. Pastrami is $12.99.
So those are fair prices.
Yeah, fair price.
They're not gouging.
These are one person sandwiches.
Well, it's funny you said it one person sandwich because there was one person in there running the whole place and making everything. So this is really a one
I
person
did ask her
sandwich.
about that. She said her butcher was out for the moment, but it's the two of them that run it. So she's at the counter, she's making sandwiches, and she does have a butcher back there slicing meats.
All right. I guess that's good to know they have a butcher. So if we knew that before, we might have to raise them a little higher. Anyway, all right. What did you say again? A 7.7. 7.7.
All right, first of all, what's the name of this deli again?
Mirchi.
Where am I?
And once again, I saw this already. Just a huge freaking pickle, man. All kinds
Yes.
of pickle remains.
One of the things that we found is that when people, pastrami,
Pickles.
pastrami and pickles are kind of married in this culinary world.
Yeah. All right, so try, buddy.
Now, one thing we have learned is that people put pickles on their sandwich.
Yeah, it's a very common condiment. Well, we got surveillance.
I like the jam. I like the toast again. It's very similar to the other one, but I think I like the other one a little bit better. I'm going to give this one. I'm going to give this one a 7.9.
7 point. A 7 point? I thought you gave the last one.
Oh, it was the 9.2 on the line. Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, 7.9 for the pastrami and Mirchi in Fremont. All right, three idiots eating sandwiches. We did our review for Mirchi Deli in Fremont, right? Fremont.
Yeah, we're in Fremont.
Yes, we have Fremont.
We had to qualify.
And this is the first place we've eaten at that really like boasts their halal meats. Other than, like I said, Ike's does have halal meats. And I'll tell you, the meat was super good. You know, you could tell that they take pride.
Yeah, you can actually just look at this meat and tell it's a little different. Like, it's not your standard deli cuts, you know, or sandwich cuts. They're a little more attention to it. So the meats were actually really good. Problem is again, these were not traditionally the way we've been reviewing these with the big French rolls or whatever. These were, sliced sourdough.
It not even sourdough. It was just a sliced French.
So it almost gave it kind of a panini feel, almost a little bit of that. So that's way different. But on the other hand, the first sandwich you loved.
Yeah, okay. Robert said it best. Skillet.
Skillet.
Skillet. Some might make it all of my
Yeah, like a skillet type of sandwich. So that first one was a roast beef, and Paul was in the 9th.
Yeah.
For all the other stuff, we were in the 7th. So we're actually all second. So anyway, I think calculating all those scores, we came up with Robert?
I think we came up with a solid 7.8.
7.8. Okay, that's
You good with that, Paul?
That's absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's very fair. Nice woman in there running the place. We didn't get to meet the butcher. Luckily, we might run into him at another time.
All he does it with knives.
That's right. Good quality meats. And, beautiful settings here in Fremont also, too. Like Paul pointed out, the Green Hills this time of year. We do have the water park behind us and skate park over here. So, good place to eat.
Yeah, and I had mentioned earlier, but I think it's a Yahoo vote, but they vote the happiest cities every year, and Fremont just keeps on popping up as number one. I think it's because of places like this, the awesome parks they have, and it's so nice. So anyway, there we go. We're done. 3 idiots eating sandwiches in Fremont, California, and Mirchi.